It is great to see you all again at Wealthy Coins. What's going to happen in the next 48 hours was revealed by the CEO of Shiba Inu. Latest updates about Shiba Inu. After the U.S. Federal Reserve hiked interest rates by 75 basis points on Thursday, the cryptocurrency market went into the red. Although Bitcoin saw small declines, cryptocurrencies that performed better, such as Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, saw losses. As Uniswap and Polygon advanced, Bitcoin remained below its most recent $20,000 support level. Watch this video as the CEO of Shiba Inu spills the beans on what's in store for the next 2 days. Latest updates about Shiba Inu. If you want to see more videos like this one, where we predict and analyze the prices of Shiba Inu, be sure to subscribe to our channel, share the video, and give us a thumbs up. We will start the video without further ado. The majority of cryptocurrency tokens were trading at a loss on the 3rd of November, with the exception of a handful of altcoins and stablecoins. Shiba Inu fell 4% and Dogecoin fell 7%, making them the worst losers. On the other hand, Polygon saw a 6% increase. The market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies on a worldwide scale fell by over 1% in the last day, trading slightly below $1.01 trillion. The overall value of transactions, however, increased by nearly 40% to $102.76 billion. In October's last days, Shiba Inu demonstrated strong bullish momentum after several continuance of trend cues can be seen in the SHIB price. Important benchmarks have been established to evaluate future actions. The crypto market was taken aback by the price of Shiba Inu, a meme coin, as it surged 55% in the last week of October. A 20% rise was predicted to test the bearish liquidity levels near $0.00001,350. As mentioned in last week's bullish thesis, when SHIB was trading at $0.0000001,090. By printing a last-minute monthly high of $0.0001509, the bulls confirm the bullish trade idea and more. Since the Shiba Inu price has surpassed the expectations of day traders, bears are hesitant to short the SHIB, and the current auction price is $0.00001,189. Since the new high was set in October, SHIB has fallen 21%. An increase in volume accompanied the rally, which broke through oversold levels on the relative strength indicator. Currently, the SHIB price is bidding slightly higher than the 8-day exponential moving average, with the bullish cross on the 27th of October having triggered the extra 30%. We are getting back to familiar territory with the moving average for the first time. Also, the relative strength index is still in the positive zone, which means the uptrend has room to run. The SHIB price may face resistance from newly formed shorts close to the monthly high of $0.00001,509. Taking all of this into account, if prices were to rise 30% from where they are now, the market value would skyrocket. If the bears break through the $0.0000104 liquidity zone, which is located under the 21-day simple moving average, the bullish thesis could be invalidated. If the bottom is swept, further declines can be triggered, possibly reaching $0.000000970 USD. If the invalidation scenario played out, the Shiba Inu's value would drop by 17%. A Twitter user going by the handle @ShibaPlayUnderstood has published information from Etherscan regarding the huge volume of transactions involving the Shiba Inu meme coin in the last day or so. At least 100 billion chits was carried by the biggest of these, with a value of 202,438,224,930 coins. The biggest one stood out. Ultimately, the unnamed bearer transferred 847.9 billion K9 coins. Attention, whales! The number of ships transferred is 202,438,224,930. As a result of these dealings, 100 billion ships were transferred to the OKX exchange for sale. As indicated before, $10,268,000 is the monetary value of $850 billion SHIB. David Gokhstain, founder of Gokhstain Media and a prominent figure in the cryptocurrency industry, had previously stated his intention to increase his Shiba Inu holdings. He intended to acquire more than 2 million meme coins. He reaffirmed his backing for SHIB by saying he loves Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, regardless of the opinions of its maximalists, over his support for a competing coin. From its most recent local high of $0.0001415 USD, SHIB has fallen 15% in the last several days, with a current range of $0.0001203 USD. The price is relatively stable. Second layer builders for Shiba Inu. The most recent information regarding the launch of Shiba Inu has been made public by Unification. Unification hinted in June 2022 that Shiba Inu's public beta testing would be announced in the third quarter of 2022 or later. The Shiba Inu debut in the third quarter of 2022 was unfortunately not possible for the Shiba Inu developers. In response, there was an avalanche of demands for information from the social media community regarding the team's work on the Shiba Inu launch. Satoshi Kusama, the head developer of Shiba Inu, has said that people continuously asking him about the release of Shiba Inu. Kusama promised an imminent unveiling in a statement, but he avoided providing any details. There will be a safe, vision-friendly product from the Unification Foundation, and they're working hard on it. A blog post by Unification states that the Foundation is committed to working with the team to achieve the most secure and usable vision and accompanying product possible, even though they hear and consider the question of the release date of the project every day. The Shiba Eternity Official Player's Guide was released by Shiba Inu on the 3rd of November 2022. Separated into 4 parts, the manual contains 1,150 pages. As part of the release, Satoshi Kusama expressed his regrets for the one-day delay and dropped indications of when Shiba Inu could be beta released. Along with Shiba Inu, he said, the Shiba Eternity would be promoted for the beta release. Among Shiba Eternity's recent notable accomplishments, Kusama mentioned the game's over 250,000 downloads on iOS and Android, and the successful fixation of several bugs. A little later in the month, he added, the game's update will be available. Shiba Eternity Lore NFT Drop on OpenSea is the name of the game's one-of-a-kind NFT drop. You can find artwork priced anywhere from 0.001 E to 1000 E. The Unification Foundation has also promised that the external initiative involving its collaboration with the Shiba Inu Group will continue to be a top priority throughout the year. In addition, the group vowed to exert all of their might in their pursuit of a successful Shiba Inu launch. Unification showcased some continuing work on the alpha version in preparation for the public beta release. The developers of Shiba Inu stated in a detailed post-release that they are constantly optimizing the internal alpha to meet the needs of the massive audience that is eagerly anticipating its release. Due to this, the core team has been working tirelessly on our advisory and is almost ready to release it to the public in beta. Soon, we will be able to support, create, and issue a public update on the product. We are excited about this. Just 1 week remains until the U.S. midterm elections. The entire 435th House of Representatives and 35 out of the 100th Senate seat are up for election this year. The stock market has a track record of improving performance following midterm elections. Since there is still a strong correlation between Bitcoin and major stock indices, some speculators anticipate that crypto will also soar after the election on the 8th of November. The stock market outperformed the 6 months prior to the election for 17 out of the 19 midterm elections that have taken place since 1946, in accordance with what Charles Schwab found. Mauricio Di Bartolomeo, Chief Strategy Officer and co-founder at Ledin, claims that this is mainly due to the fact that investors experience a great deal of uncertainty in the months preceding Election Day. According to Di Bartolomeo, investors gain confidence and drive up market prices as information becomes more transparent. Timothy Holland, Chief Investment Officer of Orion Advisor Solutions, stated that, if past experiences are any indication, the situation will improve significantly after next Tuesday. You will succeed in the midterms, and the seasonality is going to improve. Holland also pointed out that the market enjoys congestion, thus a divided government in Washington, D.C. is likely. The stock market has already deviated greatly from its typical